Hello and welcome to my channel. Bogdan #7.
Bruh. Welcome to 1969. Motorsport was gaining popularity, and Formula One, its premier series, was embarking on a new season. New drivers and teams were entering the scene, each aiming to leave their mark on F1's growing fame. The season's calendar featured 11 races, with the Belgian Grand Prix omitted due to a driver boycott over the safety concerns. Drivers and Constructors Championships counted the best 5 results from the first 6 races and the best 4 from the last 5 races. The South African Grand Prix was rescheduled to March, giving teams ample time to fully develop their cars. The Matra Ford Cosworth team started strong, but Brabham secured pole position, outpacing the Rindt and Hulme. In the race, however, Matra dominated, with Stewart clinching victory ahead of Graham Hill, Hulme, Seifert, McLaren, and Beltois. The Spanish Grand Prix moved to Montjuic, where Rindt led the qualifiers, followed by Eamon and Graham Hill. Stewart triumphed again, winning over McLaren, Beltois, Hulme, Surtees, and Ickx. Monaco marked the end of the Big Wing era, with Stewart securing pole position ahead of Eamon and Beltois. Yet neither Matra finished the race, allowing Graham Hill to claim victory over Courage, Seifert, Atwood, McLaren, and Hulme. At Zandvoort, Rindt claimed pole position, with Stewart and Graham Hill trailing him. Stewart emerged victorious, followed by Seifert, Eamon, Hulme, Ickx, and Brabham. The French Grand Prix returned to Charade, with Stewart on pole, flanked by Hulme and Rindt. Stewart won, with Beltois, Ickx, McLaren, Elford, and Graham Hill finishing behind. The British Grand Prix revisited Silverstone, where Rindt led the qualifiers, with Stewart and Hulme close behind. Championship leader Stewart won, followed by Ickx, McLaren, Rindt, Courage, and Elford. At the Nordschleife, Ickx secured pole position, outperforming Stewart and Rindt. Ickx won, with Stewart, McLaren, Graham Hill, and then F2 cars following, while Seifert and Beltois scored points. In early September at Monza, Rindt took pole from Hulme and Stewart. A great race saw the leader changing a lot, then a drag race to the line saw Stewart win by 0.08 seconds to Rindt, 0.17 seconds to Beltois, and 0.19 seconds to McLaren. Behind came Courage and Pedro Rodriguez. Stewart and Matra would also clinch the titles here. The Canadian Grand Prix was back at Mosport Park, where we saw Ickx take pole from Beltois and Rindt. Ickx would win from Brabham, Rindt, Beltois, McLaren, and Servois Gavin. In the race, Alpes was disqualified for being too slow, amazingly. At Watkins Glen, Rindt would take pole from Hulme and Stewart. Finally, Rindt would win from Courage, Surtees, Brabham, Pedro Rodriguez, and Moser. Brabham would take pole in Mexico from Ickx and Stewart. Hulme would win from Ickx, Brabham, Stewart, Beltois, and Oliver. With that, Stewart took the driver's crown from Ickx, McLaren, Rindt, Beltois, and so many more. Matra Ford Cosworth won the constructors from Brabham Ford Cosworth, Lotus Ford Cosworth, McLaren Ford Cosworth, BRM, and Ferrari as point scoring constructors. It was Stewart on top, for now. The 60s had ended, and the year 1970 brought 13 races to the calendar. The season opener in South Africa saw Stewart claim pole position over Eamon and Brabham. In an impressive performance by three-time champion Brabham, he secured victory ahead of Hulme, Stewart, now with Matchford Cosworth, Beltois, Miles, and Graham Hill. At Harama, Brabham again took pole, this time from Hulme and Stewart, but the race concluded with Stewart's win, followed by McLaren, Andretti, Graham Hill, and Servagevin, as all other competitors retired. In Monaco, Stewart was on pole, flanked by Eamon and Hulme. Brabham led for most of the race, but looked up and collided with the barriers on the final corner of the last lap, finishing second behind Rindt. Following were Pescarolo, Hulme, Graham Hill, and Pedro Rodriguez. The competition was tight leading into Spa's return, where Stewart grabbed pole from Rindt, Eamon, X, Brabham, and Pedro Rodriguez. Pedro Rodriguez narrowly clinched victory over Eamon, Beltois, Giunti, Stommelen, and Pescarolo. Bruce McLaren tragically passed away before the Dutch Grand Prix during a car test, while Hulme suffered burns to his hands in an accident at the Indy 500. Claire Regazzoni made his debut for Ferrari at Zandvoort. Rindt secured pole in a new Lotus, outpacing Stewart Nix. After Courage's unfortunate death in an accident, a somber mood prevailed as Rindt descended the podium as the winner, followed by Stewart, X, Regazzoni, Beltois, and Surtees. The series returned to the Charade circuit, where X claimed pole position. Rindt triumphed again, this time over Eamon, Brabham, Hulme, Pescarolo, and Gurney, taking the lead in the championship. At the Brands Hatch, Emerson Fittipaldi made his debut. Rindt captured pole and then the win, despite Brabham's engine issues, followed by Hulme, Regazzoni, Eamon, and Graham Hill. The German Grand Prix moved to the Hockenheimring, with X in pole position. Rindt emerged victorious over X, Hulme, Fittipaldi, Stommelen, and Pescarolo. In Austria, a new race, Rindt took pole position from Regazzoni and X, with X securing the victory from Regazzoni, Stommelen, Pedro Rodriguez, Oliver, and Beltois. At Monza, the Lotus team decided to not use rings. In qualifying, Rindt spun, the safety harness slit his throat, and he was dead. The Lotus team withdrew from the race. Rest in peace to the championship leader. So X took pole from Pedro Rodriguez and Regazzoni. Regazzoni would win from Stewart, Beltois, Hulme, Stommelen, and François Servet. So Rindt still led the championship by 20 points, though he was dead. Canada and Montreblanc saw Stewart take pole from X and Regazzoni. X would win from Regazzoni, Eamon, Pedro Rodriguez, Surtees, and Gettin. At Watkins Glen, X took pole position from Stewart and Fittipaldi. Fittipaldi would win for the first time from Pedro Rodriguez, Weisel, X, Eamon, and Bell. With that, Rindt was the first posthumous world champion. In Mexico, Regazzoni would take pole from Stewart and X. X would win from Regazzoni, Hulme, Eamon, Beltois, and Pedro Rodriguez. Brabham retired as driver, whilst Rindt won the championship from X, Regazzoni, Hulme, Stewart, and Brabham. Lotus Ford won the constructors from Ferrari and Marchford. Next time, we'll look at the second part of the Stewart era. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and goodbye.
Hello and welcome to my channel, Bogdan